Hey all, this is Deb, and I'm back again with a couple of projects that I have completed that I'd like to share with you in a flip through. Does that help? Many of you know that I have a primitive Facebook group, and we primarily do fiber arts. I mean, that's all we do: quilts, primitive quilts, folk art, that kind of stuff. And so this particular project is kind of in that primitive style. And so I thought I would share it with you. It is a calendar, and I have a little wooden stand-up frame, I guess you'd say. It's kind of like it's not a frame, but it's something that you stand things up on, whatever you call that. And so that's what these, I should have got that out so I could have showed you, but anyway, it would stand up on it like this. So I used 8.5 by 11 black cardstock that is solid black. It doesn't have a white center. And I cut it in half so that it's 8.5 by 4.5 or 5.5. It'd be 5.5. And then my inspiration was in a book by Maggie Bononomy, if you're familiar with her. And I've used a variety of different of the photos. They're snapshots. Sometimes they're called Polaroids, digitals. And then I used a white pin. Oops, that's not it. Looks like this. And a variety of other things, and did some of my own artwork, and then just cut some things out. So anyway, this one is January, and this one is February, obviously. I thought this was a really cute snapshot or Polaroid, and I've got them from a variety. I think I got these, I know I did, Calico Collage. And I got some from, oh boy, I'll have to keep thinking as I go. And I've used a variety of different, textures. This is paper, but I did sew on it, and I didn't glue it all the way down so that it looked dimensional. This has got some of that handmade old tape. And corrugated cardboard and that twiny stuff. So that's March and April. And again, I sewed on it to give it kind of a dimensional look. I'm trying to think. And May. And then of course I put, some of them have got lace, and some have got ruffles. This is June. I thought June was pretty. July. So my main focus was using the Polaroids. And here's August. This is a cutter quilt or pieced top. It's a flimsy that I cut up. and September. October. This one's very primitive in its style. Caw caw, says the crow. This is actually a Sherry, Quilts by Sherry design. So I've just used a lot of applique shapes from a variety of sources to kind of go with the theme. I love this with a chair. I think that's awesome. Is that November? Yes, November. And then December. So I've made these for a friend to send to her. And then this is a Christmas book. And as you can tell, she's a biggin, and that's okay. I like big. Big doesn't bother me in the least. And if she's not big enough, I keep feeding her until she's bigger. This I made for my daughter Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, if you're watching, stop. You can watch it after Christmas, which very doubtful that she watches. But anyway, the digitals that I used were from Sam Poole. And then as you'll see through here, a lot of other things. But my main digital was Sam Poole. And this is the back. So this is, and it's just a very basic, you know, double-sided. I double-sided all the pages. Double-side printed them. And then I've got all the pockets. I mean, this baby is full. And it's all the things that she likes. So she likes gardening, so it has some gardening things in there. I think I got that from, I'm sure I did, from Ruby and Pearl. And this is also Ruby and Pearl. Into the garden I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Isn't this beautiful? And I'm telling you, I love these Polaroids. I love them. They are so awesome. And then I kind of frou-froued up all the clips, paper clips. And so, like, this is the basic paper, but I layered different things on top of it. And this is actually a vintage postcard that my friend Tammy sent me. Tammy's my girl. She keeps me up with all this stuff. And a little doohickey there. So you'll see that I've used a lot of these snowflakes and other greenery, and those are a Tim Holtz die that I used. So my daughter used to play the violin when she was a girl, and so I put a violin on there. And I really grunched up the papers. So here's that greenery that I was telling you about. The greenery and the berry. And there was one day I just went through, I just went crazy and I just cut everything. We just cut lots and lots and lots. So this is a bunch of things that I've clipped onto this page. Okay, that's a surprise. And here are more of the snowflakes. Here you'll see that I've done this at several different places. I have used texture paste, and I've got a stencil, a snowflake stencil, and I did that on several pages. That's what this is as well. And another one of those photographs. I made a tag. This paper, I am not going to remember who that paper is, but I love it. I've also used some, that's not what this is, but I have used throughout here Roxy Creations Christmas paper. And more of the photographs. More photographs. And a vintage postcard. Here's a little booklet that I made. And it's got different pages in it where she can write if she wants to. She's not a journaler, but you know, never can tell. And some flippy. Here's some flippy. And this is a tissue paper page. And this is a, it's really cute. She'll like this. This was from when her dad was little, about their Christmas program. Cordially invited to the Christmas program, and at that point, I don't know what grade he would have been in. I don't know what year this is. Oh, 1963. So he probably would have been in about fifth grade, probably. Fifth grade, because in 1963 I was in the 3rd grade. And he's 2 years older than me. So, and I folded this down to give it a different look, different texture. Made a little flippy-do. And of course you have to have a clock. Oops, I forgot to do that. This is a, oh boy. Oh, no wonder. It's over the side. No wonder I couldn't get it off. But it's a envelope. Leave that up to remind me I need to put a frou-frou on it. And then these are more Polaroids in the for journaling cards. And here's a letter that he got. Oh, it's about Sunday school. Their Sunday school Christmas program. And what year was that? 1957. So he would have been little. He was born in 52. So he would have been little. Just a little fella. He loved going to Sunday school. We've got these little medals that he got where he went to Sunday school 8 years in a row without missing a Sunday. And he went by himself. His family didn't go. He walked up to the church by himself. Well, I tell you, those days are gone. Can't be doing that now. Some body'd get your kid. And then this is the center. Look at that. So this is the center. And it's kind of like a little booklet. I put some lettery kind of things, postcardy kind of stuff. She likes to bake. She's an excellent cook. So I put that there. And then this is a, no, that's not what this is. Somewhere in here I've got a, I may have already passed it, dinner, what am I trying to say? Like a menu. And then this is more of that, this is just tea-dyed paper that I've put more of those texture paste snowflakes on. And then I use the same snowflakes to, you know, use this deal. I'll tell you, if my brain worked, I cannot remember a thing. And that. And more cookies. And then I put some of those on tissue paper. I used washi tape. I just really like to layer things. So you'll see that I've got, you know, my basic pages, and then I layer other paper on top of that page, and then I layer this, and then I layer that, and you know, layer these. You just layer on top of layer on top of layer. You know. Skate, I put that little rusty deal on there. Another postcard. And this is the pocket. This is some of that Roxy creation paper. Her paper is so gorgeous. Goodness. And this is Roxy creation paper. This one is. Don't you love that photograph? Or Polaroid or whatever. Then just layer and layer and layer and layer and layer. This is a book that Tammy sent to me. Or a book page. She sent me several pages out of that book, and I thought that was cute since it's about a Christmas tree. More Roxy creation paper. I hear a little dog out there barking. And then this is a polka dot paper. Tissue paper. More washi tape, ribbon, and that's more of the Roxy creation paper. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you and maybe get some inspiration and enjoy looking at that. I've done a couple of Christmas journals, and I'm ready to move on. Everything out there now is, you know, all the YouTube videos are Christmas and all the, you know, everybody's selling digitals that are Christmas. I'm tired of Christmas. I'm ready to move on to spring. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking with it. So anyway, this is Deb. Wanted to share these with you. Hope you're having a great holiday season, and that you're doing lots of crafting, and I'm going to let you go. Talk to you later. See ya. Bye.